Yo, what up, what up? Welcome to Sports with your boy Drama. And we're going to talk about the Lions, baby. Go Lions. So, first off, man, I just want to start by saying, uh, dude, I'm getting a bit emotional just thinking about it still. I know it's been a few days, but we're about to play Tampa, which I'll get into as well in this video. But me and my little brother would literally watch the Lions every Sunday. I remember when Stafford first got drafted, like, I've been watching, Lions obviously for the longest, and just seeing, you know, us at home. There's something magical about this team, with Dan Campbell, what he built. And thankfully, my little brother, before he passed away a couple years ago, got to see the beginning, and he loved Dan Campbell. And, stuff like that. He would talk about him like, oh my God, yo, he's the right coach. Finally, we got it. And sure enough, look at us now. Everyone's still like, I mean, not everyone, but there's still some experts out there. Oh, Baker Mayfield, they ain't gonna do nothing, bro. Come on, we going to the Super Bowl, baby. And I'm not just even from the outside looking in, bro. If you're watching the Lions, let's say your team got knocked out, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go pick a new team. You're watching the Lions, bro. You're gonna become a fan more than likely, because how can you not? Offense is, dude, like, come on, like our offense is probably, if not just as good and matched up as like I'd say the 49ers are probably the only other team, in my opinion, that have like the best weapons with Debo and everyone they have on their Christian McCaffrey, um, and us with our dual threat. You know what I'm saying? And all the weapons that we have with Ben Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Like once we're clicking and Golf is making them clutch throws and the running game, everything. You know what I'm saying? Like it's GG's for whoever we're playing. I mean, our first game of the season. What's crazy is our last game of the season we knocked off Aaron Rodgers. We're like, nah, we ain't going. We already knew in that game too, like that we weren't going to the playoffs. And we're like, all right, you ain't going either. First game of the season, beat Kansas City at their when they're celebrating, for their hanging their banner or whatever for their, the defending Super Bowl champions. Went in there and beat them, literally. It's the first game of the whole season. And I feel like it could end that way. Like it could be us versus Kansas City again. I actually would love that. But man, like I don't know. It just blows my mind, man. It's so dope, man. Like you just see like the locker room that in the city of Detroit, man. Out of every place, like, cause I'm from Detroit. Obviously lived there my entire life, born and raised, and we 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 deserve it, man. We deserve it. And that's what I love so much about golf and the players. They feel it too, you know what I'm saying? Like they know like how bad the city wants, how bad we want it. And we deserve it, bro. You know what I mean? And it's just truly special, man, that we're getting that I'm like about to be 30 here in a couple months and I'm witnessing my Lions that I've seen get screwed over and everything for years and years and years and years. Like it's just truly a blessing and amazing. Um to see. So all the thing we everything we got now. Thank you, Brad Holmes, so much, man. Dan Campbell, Goff, all of our players, man. Reynolds, St. Brown, everybody, man. It's just, man. And I feel like we can be a dynasty. Look at Kansas City and all the great teams. We literally like are so young and talented. We can literally be a dynasty team. And I think that's what obviously what Brad Holmes was building for. It took a couple years, but that's how it is. Look at us now. Which and now my next topic before we get on to the Bucs game and everything, I want to talk about a bit about Stafford and salty Rams fans. Like, oh my God, man! So Stafford, you could tell it was in his head, but he played out of his mind. Like he he was in demon mode. All right, there's no denying that. Matthew Stafford was in demon mode. He was there to take us out, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Like that man was balling. But so was Golf. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, at one point, Stafford got knocked unconscious. His eyes rolled back. His head got hand all messed up. Props to him. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like how he went to Kirby Joseph and he's, oh, you're a dirty player. Because that hit that you do, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're going at that speed and everything's happening so fast, you can't. If he tackles any higher, it's gonna be a flat 15 yards. You know what I'm saying? And he's smaller compared to, was it Higby? I'm pretty sure. I'm not mistaken. And he has to make that tackle. It's not, and plus when he's making that tackle, he's not seeing exactly where that his helmet is going. You know what I'm saying? Right to his, unfortunately to his knee. He's not out there trying to end his career, but that's just football. You know what I'm saying? That's what you sign up for. And if you ask me, Stafford, you know what I'm saying, made a throw to where like that made that happen. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. Stafford showed a lot of sportsmanship after the game to the players, and obviously at the press conference he said he's happy for the players, not for Detroit. But you got to think though, as like you think he's gonna say, "Oh yeah, I'm happy for Detroit," but because he's from represent LA now, he's not gonna sit there and praise Detroit when we're sitting there booing him and stuff. And hell yeah, we should have booed him. Everyone says, "Oh no, we shouldn't have booed Stafford." Hell yeah, we should have. I don't care if it was someone in my damn family. If let's say I like a brother in the NFL, like, Amon Rod and, I'm saying his brother, like my brother or whoever was coming to town trying to take me out of my team. I'm booing, bro, I'm going to be booing you like you wouldn't believe. Don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I just want to like touch on that. But man, props to Stafford though. Played a hell of a game. Rams played a hell of a game, despite their fans being salty over a hold that maybe a little bit, Puka, that, but at the same time, there was some other calls too that should have been called. Hutchinson got held on that same play, so anyways, we move on from that. It's GG's. Can't change it. Rams can be salty. Fans can be salty. You know what I'm saying? We got robbed by Dallas, but thankfully they got karma. Football gods. You know what I'm saying? Did the magic or whatever, and or the script, whatever you want to say. And we got into the whole playoff game. And that's going to lead into talk to right now. All right. Also, I just want to say, if you guys want to see more of these podcasts from your boy Joma and everything, more sports talk about the Lions, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, all right? And like the video, of course. So, all right, let's talk about looking forward this Sunday, the Bucs game, man. So, or Sunday, yeah, Sunday at 3 o'clock. Yeah, it's a bit of an earlier game. So, the Buccaneers, all right, so most of you guys are watching probably know, we beat them early this year. I think it was in week 6, 20-6. And personally, it's one of my favorite games this whole year because it's a road game, it's an outdoor game. You know what I'm saying? And Amon-Ra had an insane touchdown with a crazy block by Reynolds, probably one of the best blocks of the years. And then, the freaking bomb from took off through to Jamo Williams, and I don't know. It was like a lower kind of. I wouldn't. That's just like it was a good game. We scored a couple of touchdowns. We beat them straight up, 20-6. And our defense, it's one of our best games we played defensively. I think it was without C.J. Gardner-Johnson, without Houston, and a lot of even without Gibbs. We didn't have Gibbs at the time. Montgomery, I believe, got hurt or something like that in the second quarter. We're missing a lot of key players, and we still won. And that was at their place. And everyone said, oh, they're a different team now. And I mean, look, I'm not trying to sit here and hate on the Buccaneers, but they barely got in the playoffs, man. You know what I'm saying? And they beat an Eagles team that was not even like they beat an Eagles team that was a shell of themselves. All right. I just don't see Baker Mayfield. He's not that type of player to go and just light it up and just drop like an insane amount of. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like we obviously gonna learn from the last time we played him. With Mike Evans and lock him up. He might get some throws, and obviously, it seems like I'll be fair. I'm not gonna sit here and be biased and everything. Be honest. Every game it seems like there is the most talented receiver. They get a lot of yards or whatever, but at the end of the day, it comes down to winning. You win by 1 point or whatever. How you win, a win is a win. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that Baker Mayfield he might have a great game. He might ball out and have a crazy game. He might throw for like 400 yards or whatever, but it don't mean he's gonna win. You know what I'm saying? But the run game, non-existent. With our defensive line, with Houston coming back as well, just got activated today while making this video. You know what I'm saying? And with Hutchinson playing out of his mind in the playoffs, our defensive line, bro, is, and then our secondary, they're you know what I'm saying, they're stepping up. Kirby, you know what I'm saying, CJ Gardner Johnson and the rest of them boys. You know what I'm saying, Anzalone, I'm pretty sure he's good to go. I think we're gonna have another key player back, if I'm not mistaken. Gonna have Leaf back, right? If I'm not mistaken, we're gonna have Khalif Raymond back. Just another key player, playmaker. And that's the thing about Detroit Lions. It reminds me so much of San Francisco because we have so many key players that can get the yards after the catch, that can just are just gifted. You know what I'm saying? And golf is like he's so dialed in. It's like it's insane. It gives me chills. Like he's so underrated. It pisses me off that he's not put in a higher category because he's not what Cam Newton said earlier, a game manager. That man is gifted, man. He can make throws with the game on the line and boom. You know what I'm saying? Seal the deal. So I definitely got obviously the Lions winning. Uh and then, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna go to the NFC Championship. And I'm not over the, let's see, 49ers and Packers. I got the 49ers. I feel like they're gonna, you know what I'm saying, be like, hold on, Jordan Love, you know what I'm saying? You gotta chill out, like you destroyed the cow frauds, but you know what I'm saying? No, I really hope it is the 49ers though, because I want to see us, because I want everyone to start picking against us again, because that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna win. There's already some experts. Oh, Baker Mayfield, he can go in Detroit and beat them. This is a bad match. They said the same thing about the Rams. Oh, it's such a bad matchup. Oh, everyone, like literally all the so-called experts picked the Rams to beat us, and they didn't. We're gonna have the home field advantage. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be loud, probably if not louder. It's gonna be crazy, and I couldn't be happy for the city of Detroit, man. But that is gonna wrap up today's everything talking about the Lions, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned for more Detroit Lions content. Subscribe, like the video, and let me know down below your predictions for the game. My prediction for the score of the game, I'm gonna say our running game is gonna be pretty balanced. Our blocking is gonna be good. We're gonna attack the crap out of Baker Mayfield. Uh, with Houston back and everything like that, I feel like he's going to have a couple turnovers, going to make a couple key plays on defense as well. It's going to step up, and I feel like Golf's going to have a pretty solid game. St. Brown, of course, and we're going to do our thing, man. I feel like the score is going to be, I'm going to give it a little bit like a higher score. I feel like the Lions are going to put up more points this game. I'm going to give them, I'm going to say 35-10. I really truly believe we're going to lock them down again. And Baker Mayfield's going to just not score. They're not going to be able to do anything. All right. But yeah, it's going to wrap it up. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, make sure y'all subscribe and all that good stuff and like the video. Go Lions, baby.